Alright, Shalom, Shalom. First thing I want to do is give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakatash. Double honor to the apostle, elders of Great Millstone. And salutations, brothers, pushing this word for truth and saying it with charity. Alright, so really everything is all through the spirit. Alright, out here another week. Alright, but of course, if you have been watching current events and news, all right, you have seen Russia actually test firing nukes, all right, which is going to lead to that third woe, where with a destruction, which is the launching of those nukes, all right, and basically ultimately the destruction of America, all right, aka Babylon and all its accomplices, okay. And now you got in the China Sea. All right, you got the U.S. actually going to meet up with the China ships. All right, and pretty much for a clash, pretty much. All right, so it's a lot going on. All right, in the news, man. All right, it's a lot going on. 50,000 troops, China troops got bombed supposedly. All right, with a bunker buster in Maine. Had a secret bunker in Maine. All right, so it's a lot going on. All right, and today, man. All right, but the scriptures clearly speak on these days, man. Okay, the scriptures clearly speak on these days. All right, so Yahweh Shai already told us about these things. Okay, so it shouldn't trouble you. You should actually be excited. All right. This is Matthew 24. I'm gonna start at 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So it said, be not troubled, man. All right, in which that word mean to make a noise by outcry, to cry aloud. All right. It says, frightened, to be troubled, in mind, to be frightened, alarmed. All right? Because the only thing that's really happening is the downfall of our enemy, okay? The downfall of our enemy and the uprising of the kingdom of Yahweh Shai, man. All right? The kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. All right? So the Lord told us that these things is going to happen, man. That these nations was going to rise up against one another, man. All right? That he was going to stir up the nations to come against this place, okay? It said, be not troubled, all right? It says, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All right, let's do a spiritual checklist, all right? It says, so nation shall rise against nation, all right? You see that now, all right? Now, all of these things is happening at once, yeah. It's always been wars, it's always been famine, it's always been pestilence, but not simultaneously. All right, all these things are happening at the exact same time, man. All right, you got COVID. Not only do you got COVID, all right, you got famines in the land. It's a lot of people, all right, in the country that ain't eating right now. All right, but that goes into the scriptures, what the Bible talk about. You know, it says a kingdom against kingdom, and there should be famines and pestilence, which pestilence is sickness, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So it's just the beginning of it. All right. So the wars, the rumors of wars, all right, it's really just the beginning of what's really about to happen, man. All right, because with this, what's happening is they're making the vaccination. All right, they're making it voluntary right now, all right? But what's gonna happen when they mandate it? All right, what's gonna happen when they mandate it? And it's gonna be mandatory for you to get this, to go to work. All right, the mandatory to get this, to go outside, to go to an event, to go inside a restaurant, and that's where they're trying to make it, because you people are so wrapped up in this life. All right, you want to have your delicacies. All right, really, you want to have your wickednesses. All right, you want to have your wickednesses. All right. It says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. All right. So and you can see them right now as we speak. All right, they're starting to what you call the defamation of the Israelites. All right, the defamation of the Israelites. So you had the dude with the machete run up on a guy. All right, supposedly. All right, me personally, I think it's all a hoax. You know, supposedly run up on his Edomite that he don't know with a machete and try to cut him up. And another Edomite woman who's trained, because a lot of these Edomites with weapons, they don't just buy weapons and don't go to the ground. All right, this Edomite that's trained, all right, shoots a couple shots at this guy and he don't get hit. All right, and they say, oh, he's a black Hebrew Israelite. Well, really, we're just Hebrew Israelites. It's no black. You look at my skin color. All right, I'm ruddy. I'm of the lightest shade of brown. All right. You know, actually, shit, I'm damn near red. You know what I mean? And that's what's going on in today's world, man. All right. And in fact, maybe I need to switch positions. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna switch positions. I'm gonna have that wind killing my ear. All right. So and that's really what it is, man. Okay. And you can't be afraid of the things that's about to happen, because we're going to be tested more than ever. All right. In these times that we're in, we're going to be tested more than ever. All right. Your faith is going to be put to test. All right. Matter of fact, let me get this real quick. All right. Okay. It's Isaiah. It's pretty nippy out here. Hey. 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure. All right, it says wisdom and knowledge. All right, still be the stability. And that word stability means firmness, fidelity, steadfastness. All right. So this knowledge is what's gonna make you stable, man. It's what's gonna make you stable. Okay. This knowledge. All right. Okay. It's going. You see things that's going on in the world today. What you gonna do? All right. You're gonna be cool because you know the scriptures. Okay. When you see certain things, that's why he told Moses, let this be like frontless into your eyes, man. All right, so when you go out and you see certain things, all right, and you see certain things happening in the news, it shouldn't make you afraid. It should make you leap for joy, all right, like in the lesson I was speaking of earlier. All right, these things is the beautiful things that's coming to pass, because not only do you see the downfall of your enemy, you see the Egyptian against Egyptian. All right, you got Trump versus Biden with their supporters backing them the same. All right, you got food shortages throughout the country. All right, you got a lot of jobless people throughout the country. All right, but really, that's all a part of prophecy. All right, that's all a part of prophecy. Okay, matter of fact, let me get that. All right. Okay. This is Ecclesiastes 12. I'm gonna start at 1. Remember now the Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. All right, so really, you're supposed to serve the Lord when you're young. if you really look around and see brothers that teaching, a lot of brothers are young, man. When I came into the truth, I was about 20 years old, man. All right, 20, 21 years old. All right, I'm 32 now. All right, so hey, a lot of brothers, another young brother came into the truth when he was 12. No, he was actually 10. He was 10 years old. He's still teaching to this day, man. He came in about a year after me. All right, still teaching to this day. All right, the Lord don't want you calling on him when it's time for you to hit your deathbed, man. All right, when you didn't enjoy your life, all right, to the fullness, and now when it's coming close for you to croak, now you wanna call on the Lord. But in the church, that's what they do. All right, it says while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets. When the sound of the grinding is low, he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. And if you telling me you can't see that right now, the grinding is low, the doors are shut in the streets, you got jobs closing down. All right, you go downtown, you go to any downtown, it's quiet, man. All right, why? Because ain't no work, man. All right, a lot of things that people used to do. All right, the economy is changing. All right, you can't go to, a lot of restaurants are closing down because people are scared because of this COVID. All right, something that has a 99, I think it's a 99 or 96% recovery rate. All right, people are scared of that. When more people die of the flu, man, influenza, man. All right, and where the hell the rest of these diseases went? All right, they completely disappeared. All right, but hey, this is prophecy, man. All right, you see that the scripture just said when the grinding is low. All right, that hey, the Lord is finna start visiting this place. All right, okay. It says, and the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. All right, and he shall rise up at the voice of a bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Also, when they shall be afraid of which is high, and the fears shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish. So pretty much, the Lord basically telling you the signs of what's gonna happen when He's about to return, man. All right, it says the grinding shall be low. All right, the door's gonna be shut in the streets. All right, and you see that going on today with you hear the wars, the rumors of wars. All right, China and America is in a flat out war right now. If you're not paying attention to the news, all right, China and America is actually at war. All right, and that's two world superpowers. All right, and what's gonna happen after that? A world war. All right, that third woe that's talked about in the book of Revelations. All right, so okay, now let me get this. Okay, because what's coming now, you know, a lot of people are about to lose their benefits. All right, a lot of people are about to lose benefits. A lot of people are about to lose unemployment. A lot of people are about to start losing help from the government. But it's all prophecy. Okay, it says it's 2nd Esdras 15. I'm gonna start at 14 because martial law is actually prophesied in the Bible. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell wherein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. One people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hand. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able." All right, now, if you ain't paying attention to the news, what are they talking about? They're talking about if you don't get a vaccine or a vaccination, you're not going to be able to travel. You're not going to be able to leave outside of the city, let alone your house, man. You're not going to be able to go to work. All right, you know why? Because they finna shut this place down, man. All right, because for one, a lot of people are waking up to the fact of all these lies that's been pushed by the elite, man, by the super elite, man, which is your Rothschilds, all right, your Oppenheimers, your DuPonts, all right, because that's who really running the world, man. All right, it ain't the president. He just a pawn. He just doing what they tell him to do. All right, the Federal Reserve, all right, which actually funds America, is owned by the Rothschilds, man. The Federal Reserve Bank is owned by the Rothschilds, man. How are you getting your money printed by outside source, man? That show you who runs the actual country. It says, a man shall be desired to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. All right, and they already talking about how there's a food shortage. All right, so just wait. It's people who can't feed their families. All right, it's people who can't feed their families now. What's gonna happen when a little bit of help that they're getting, all right, that they're not getting it no more? All right, one thing America is known for having is guns. All right, what you think them people gonna start doing? They gonna pick up them guns. All right, you may have a friend, you may have, somebody may have a friend who they know has been preparing and been stockpiling food. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna kick his door in, man, to feed their family. You know what? Sorry, Mark, but I gotta feed my wife and my children. Boom, he gonna kill him and his kids, man. And he gonna take that food, man. All right? When the scriptures say that great tribulation is coming, it means great tribulation. Matter of fact, let me get this in, all right? And this is something that they're not gonna tell you in church, man. All right, because they got a Charter 501c3, all right, which is a contract, a binding contract that gives them a tax immunity, all right? So where and in that contract, it tells them what they can teach and what they can't teach, all right? All right? And the Lord has completely shut the doors of these false prophets, man. All right, completely shut them down, and got this word going out, all right? They got this word going out, man. Okay, so this is Daniel. This is Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince was standing for the children of thy people, and there shall be a trouble. There shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation. All right, so it's gonna be the worst thing that ever hit this planet, man. It's gonna be worse than the Great Depression. All right, it's gonna be worse than what happened in Egypt. All right, it's gonna be the worst thing that you ever seen. All right, to date, man. All right, and ain't nothing you gonna be able to stop it, man. Okay, it's gonna be the worst thing you ever seen or ever witnessed. All right, it says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince was standing for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even that time, even to the same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. All right, so hey, look, man, it's a lot coming, man. I mean, it's honestly, it's gonna be overwhelming. All right. When you read about the plagues of Egypt, all right, and some of the things that they seen, all right, some people, some of them damn Egyptians were so afraid, all right, about the monstrous apparitions that they was dying because how afraid they was. They would die because how afraid they was. All right, they basically, I mean, that's a hell of a way to die, man. All right, pretty much have a heart attack or aneurysm, however the hell it worked. All right, you so afraid of what you seeing that you die. All right, if you look at the movie The Fifth Kind or The Fourth Kind, all right, when they remembered them apparitions, all right, and that's why a lot of times them demons had blocked what they seen to them because it would have drove them crazy. And that's exactly what happened, man. It drove them crazy to where a man killed himself and his wife and tried to kill his kids, man. I think the kids survived, all right, but the fourth kind is based on a true story, man. You had literal spirits, all right, angels, all right, terrorizing Edomites out in Alaska, man. All right. So what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen when the Lord bring those monstrous apparitions? All right, like the scriptures talk about how He's gonna bring the plagues, upon Egypt as before. So the Lord is going to hit this place with plagues as he did before, man. All right? Hey, has not he been doing it? All right, what's happening to the crops in America? A lot of crops got destroyed. All right, a lot of the livestock, all right, a lot of the livestock are getting diseases and getting infections. And well, you had a flood, the hurricane a couple years back that tore over 1 million pigs, over 1 million chickens, over 1 million cows. All right, destroyed all that, man. All right, so what about? Hey, they're not telling you that. How the earth is not yielding is increase to them anymore, man. All right. Hey, it's finna be some it's finna be a lot of action going on, man. Okay, it's gonna be a lot of action going on. All right, but at the same time, it's also the time the elect, all right, when the Lord's gonna bring them up to a higher state, man, which is salvation. All right, he's gonna do men with power. All right, and he's gonna and save the ones who've been actually calling upon his name, man. All right, Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, man. Yahweh, which is the name that they ended call God, Jehovah, and Yahweh Shai, who this world ended call Jesus Christ, man. All right, his real name is Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, man, the anointed. Yahweh Shai, the anointed, man. Okay, it says, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. So after the end all be all right, basically after we in the kingdom, all right, you got some Israelites who's gonna wake up, all right, to everlasting shame and contempt, because they're gonna know that they didn't do what they were supposed to do on this side, man. After they get destroyed, which is the second death, all right, which is the nukes, all right, they're gonna, some gonna wake up to everlasting life, which is that they're getting them new bodies the first go round, like the scriptures say, the first shall rise up with the Lord in the clouds, the dead in the Lord shall rise first, and those who are alive on the earth gonna come out next, all right? It says, and they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. All right, it says so basically the men of the Lord who actually been pushing his word and doing what was required of them, all right, is gonna shine like stars, man. It's gonna have glow, all right, it's gonna have power. The Lord is gonna endue these men with power, all right, and authority, all right, just like the matter of fact, all right. Okay, let me get it real quick. This is Matthew 19 and 20. I'm starting at 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahweh said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Which proves to you that this book ain't for everybody. The Bible is only written to the 12 tribes of Israel, which make up the Negroes, Latins, and Native Americans today. All right, and everyone that has forsaken houses or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands for my name's sake shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. All right, shall receive 100-fold. All right, matter of fact, let me get this one. All right, all right, this is Luke. This is Luke 22 and 30. All right. All right. This is I'm gonna start 28. It said, ye are they which have continued with me in my temptations, and I appoint unto you a kingdom as my Father has appointed unto me, that ye may eat and drink at my table in my kingdom, and sit on thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel, man. All right, and that's a gift, man. Hey, the Lord said we're gonna be joint heirs, man. All right, what the scripture say? Because you have been faithful in few things, I should make you rule over many. All right. And really, this is like the scripture say, it please the Lord by the foolishness of preaching, man. All right, really making yourself a living sacrifice. That's what we're really doing, man. All right, coming back into the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, man. Ain't nobody making nobody do nothing right now, man. At one point in time, I like the scripture say, but not of constraints, but a willingness and ready of mind. At one point in time, really, to be an Israelite, you was forced to keep the commandments. You was forced to do what's written in the law, man. All right, but now the Lord just want to see what you gonna do. Is you gonna do it, all right, on your own? All right, what you doing when you behind closed doors and you chilling in the crib, all right, and it's the Shabbat, and your woman hot and horny? Is you gonna which happened to be today? All right, is you gonna obey your flesh, or are you gonna obey the word and will of Yahweh Shema Shai, man? And that's what's wrong with the world. All right, this world teach you flesh and lustful desires. All right, this world don't teach you how to be spiritual. All right, the scriptures say having a carnal mind is enmity with the Father, man. All right, to be carnal minded is death. All right, and that's really, you know, and that's all this world can really bring to you is death. All right, death. All right, that's all this world can bring to you. No hope. All right, no hope. All right, nothing to look forward to. All right, look forward to go to work and working your motherfucking ass off. That's what you can do. Look forward to having a woman who done had 60 niggas before she done dealt with you. All right, and then you might break up with the woman. She gets 60 more niggas, and then wanna come weaseling her ass back after shit get rough for her. When that motherfucker didn't expired. All right, that's what you can expect in America, man. For a man to be treated as a woman. All right. Hey, for roles to be reversed in this society, man. All right, that's what you can expect in this place, man. Matter of fact, all right, let me get this. Okay. All right. This Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction, man. All right. So this place is polluted, man. All right. Literally. This place, they spray chemtrails on you. All right. They tell a man to be subservient to a woman. All right. They tell a woman you don't need a man. They tell a man he can be a girl. They tell a man he can be a woman. They tell a man child he can be a girl. All right. And they tell a woman child that she can be a man. All right. Which is utter confusion. That's why this place is known as Babylon, man. All right? Because this place is complete confusion, man. All right? There's nothing that goes on in America, all right, has any soundness to it. All right? The only soundness that you're going to get out of America is the men of the Lord that's actually stuck in this place, man. All right? Which is actually trying to get saved out of here by doing what we need to do, man. All right, like it said, arise and depart. Come out of that mindset, man. All right, come out of this Babylonian mindset. All right, come back to knowing, as you Negroes, Latins, and Native Americans, that you're actually gods, man. According to the Bible, you're gods. All right. Okay, matter of fact, I'm gonna get that real quick. Okay? This is Psalms 82 and 5. It says, they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are at a course. So everything is out of whack, man. All right, and that's why you see all of this confusion going on today, because everything is out of course. All right, everything is going against the natural use of it. All right, the men with women. All right, that's completely been turned. Hey, look, you can't even speak as a heterosexual man anymore, man. All right, if you say anything straight, hey, people look at you crazy, man. All right, if you say, oh yeah, I don't deal with homosexuals, I don't hang out with them, they look at you like a homophobic. I know I don't want that demonic energy around me, man. All right, or my children, let alone me. All right, don't want that shit around me, man. All right, it says, I have said ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. So the Lord, so the Heavenly Father himself just called the Negroes, Latins, and Native Americans gods. He just called the Israelites gods. All right, that's why you got Michael Jordan that can jump from the free throw line. All right, who's dominating soccer? All right, who's dominating any sport athletically? All right, they let us in it, we take it over. Why? Because we're gods, we're a superior being. All right, we're a superior race of people, man. All right, and it is what it is. But our people have been trained to think it with an inferior mindset. All right, with an inferior mindset. All right, they didn't taught the kings, all right, the kings of the earth to live like peasants. All right, to take on customs of heathens, man. All right, matter of fact, like Christmas, man. Christmas is a fucking Babylonian custom, man. It ain't got nothing to do with the Bible. If you can't wait to go holiday shopping and you call yourself that you believe in the Lord, hey, look, you completely doing a Babylonian custom. That ain't got Christmas, it ain't got nothing to do with the Lord. What the hell a tree got to do anything with the Lord? It's the winter solstice, man. All right? All right? Matter of fact, I'm gonna get that real quick. Jeremiah 10 and 1. It says, hear ye the word, O Yahweh, which Yahweh speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. All right, so learn not the way of the heathens, man. All right, a heathen is anybody that's not a Negro, Latin, and Native American, man. All right, so don't learn their way. Don't learn their custom. All right, it's something that your mother, my grandmother used to say. She used to say, stop acting like a heathen, man. All right, where did they come from? All right, when you go into the scriptures, a heathen is anybody that's not an Israelite. All right, anybody that's not a Negro, Latin, and Native American, man. All right, because we had customs, but we looked at like jumping the broom. All right, when we was in captivity, our people looked at the heathens, all right, and looked at how they was doing their marriage and wanted to take on the same customs as these heathens. All right, when really we have a higher mindset. All right, but what happened? We fell victim. We fell in a trap. All right, because all that shit is vain. It means nothing. Because sex is marriage. All right, it ain't got nothing to do with bowing down, like the scriptures say. Give not thy strength unto woman, nor thy ways with the stroke of the kings. Giving your strength unto woman is bowing down. All right, kneeling down to a bitch who ain't a virgin, let alone, all right, who done had God knows who, all right, and asking her to marry you. All right. Hey, man, that woman better be thankful you even talking to her, man. You need to start having a kingly mindset, man. All right? You don't need the woman needs you. All right? When you start thinking like that, you get a lot more respect, man. All right? It says for that which is feared by the people is foolish. It is the work of hands of the workmen. For a tree is cut down by him. Hey man, if you can't tell me this ain't Christmas, I don't know what you're talking about. It says, for that which is feared by the people is foolish, It is the work of the hands of the workman, for a tree is cut down by him out of the woods with his axe. All right? It says, shit. Man, my shit jumping all around, man. It's like it. It says they deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with a hammer that it move not. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must need to be born, which move, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good. All right, so it said one cut up down a tree and then deck it with gold and silver. All right, what is that talking about? All right, what is that talking about, man? All right, ultimately it's going into idols, but it's also going into a goddamn Christmas tree. All right, and what's a part of that song? Deck the halls. All right, what's that? That damn a damn Christmas song, man. All right, hey, you people, sir, hey, like the scriptures say, you know not which ye worship. All right, you don't even know what you believe in. You don't. Hey, a lot of people don't even know what the word Jesus means. They don't know what his name means. All right. If you believe in something, how come you don't know what you believe in? All right. You ask a Christian, hey, you know the Bible tells you not to eat pork before the Bible tells you to stay away from pork. The Bible tells you to stay away from crab, shrimp, lobster. All right? But who's the biggest ones eating it? All right? The Bible tells you don't lay with another man's woman. All right? Whether girlfriend, right? Because it breaks it down. Which proves it. Hey, whether girlfriend, whether husband, wife, whether married, so like it, whether you're dating a woman, that woman is off limits. If you're a spouse to the one, if you basically promised to that woman's promised to you, hey, can't nobody deal with her. Or if you marry, ain't nobody supposed to touch her. That's adultery. All right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get it. Betrothed. All right. Betrothal today is dating. All right. So if a woman tell you, "Oh, I'm talking to somebody," I mean, what the fuck you think that means? She dealing, but I'm single. I ain't made my decision yet. But that's what America. That's why the scriptures say that this is an adulterous generation, man. That's all this generation know is adultery. All right. It's matter of fact. Ooh, snippy. This is Exodus 22:16. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed, all right, matter of fact, it says a betrothal engaged to betroth a man or woman to be betrothed, all right? So basically engaged, all right, or promised to, all right? It says and lie with her, he shall surely endue her to be his wife. All right. If her father utterly refused to give her unto him, he shall pay money according to the dowry of virgins. All right. So basically, hey, you get a woman, all right, and y'all dating. That's pretty much your woman. All right. Until hey, that's your woman, man. That's your wife, man. All right. But in America, they say, it's rules around it. Well, you ain't no ring on my finger. Ain't no ring on my. Hey, man, come on, man. Even amongst Jake today, Jake could be with a woman, goddamn it, 10 years and won't get that bitch no ring. Because you know why? That's a damn heathen custom. All right, that's not a custom that we used to do. It's a spiritual thing. When we get with women, we stay with them damn near our whole life without asking a bitch to marry us. But here in today's society, all right, you gotta give a woman a ring. You gotta bow down to a bitch. All right, put on a show, bow down to a woman, and ask her to marry you. Hey man, that's folly, man. That's folly, man. All right, that's folly, man. All right, that's folly. Okay. Matter of fact, all right, let me get this real quick. Because something Solomon said. All right, because a lot of these women that a lot of men is marrying, all right, hey, look, they're whores, man. They're harlots, man. They're harlots and whores, man. Hey, in high school, when school is a school, high school, grammar school. Hey, cause I started popping this last day of sixth grade, 7th grade. I was like 13 when I started dealing. All right, a lot of them females was already dealing. They was dealing. You heard stories about them through the school. All right, you already heard. All right, about what they was doing. All right, it says Ecclesiastes 7:26, and I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets and hands like bands. Whoso pleases the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by. All right, so a lot of these men, all right, you going crazy for a woman, but hey, this Solomon. It said, hey, Solomon was the wisest man that ever walked this planet, other than Yahweh Shai, because really they was the same person. All right, in reincarnation. All right, but that's a lesson for another day. All right, so here it is, straight out the Bible. The Bible tell you the thing I find more bitter than death, the woman. All right. A woman that sit there and say, oh, I love you this, and had 6 niggas on the side of you. And get mad that you do, hey, she found out you dealing. But she got 6 niggas. All right? In this society, it's easier for a woman to get with a man, all right, than for a man to get with a woman, man. All right? Which is everything is out of whack, man. Not only is no soundness in the minds of our men, of our nation, there's no soundness in the minds of our women. All right? Which make it worse. Because the scriptures also say, through her we all die. Through who? The woman. All right? Who's teaching our children? Who's teaching our children? Who's at home always teaching our children? The woman. A lot of you men, you leave your house, and you leave a woman you leave your house, all right? You stop dealing with your sons, and you go years without dealing with your sons because you're running away from responsibility, and then you get mad when you come back. And your son 12, 13 years old, he a damn homosexual. He been raised by a goddamn house full of women. What the hell you expect? All right, he been raised by a bunch of women. All right, you got men, you got a lot of like the scriptures talk about, a lot of effeminate, which is soft, all right, men, man, all right, because Ezekiel 34:31 say, ye the flock of my pasture, the flock of my pasture are men, all right, but you men ain't being men, and that's why the Lord gotta smoke these, the Lord gonna smoke this place, man, all right, because it's utter confusion, it's utter chaos, all right, a man is not a man, all right, and the woman wanna be the man, all right. Play your damn role, man. All right? All right? Play your role, man. All right? Matter of fact, hey, look, all the real men is getting old, man. My grandfather, all right, they're about to pass. That's where you learn real knowledge from, the older men. All right, the older men. That's where you learn real understanding from. All right, as far as being a man. All right, I don't know about my grandfather, your great grandfather. All right, but your grandfather, hey, he grew up in. He's a damn simp too. All right, because that's where a lot of that shit started from in the damn 50s and 60s. All right. So let me get this real quick. The Martin Luther King era. All right, that's when a lot of bitch-made men was being raised. All right, and especially now more than ever. Salaki. Salaki. You know, this is Jeremiah. Damn. I'm gonna start at 20. It's Jeremiah 5 and 20. Declare this in the house of Jacob and publish in Judah, saying, hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which have eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not. Fear ye not me, saith Yahweh? Will ye not tremble at my presence when I have placed the sand, which have placed the sand for the bound of the sea, and by perpetual decree that it cannot pass it, and though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet cannot they not prevail, though they roar, yet cannot they pass over it. But this people has a revolting and rebellious heart. They are revolting and gone. All right? Neither say they in their hearts, let us now fear Yahweh, our power, that giveth rain both to the former and the latter in his season. Is he reserveth us the appointed weeks of the harvest. All right? It says this the point. Your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sin have withdrawn good things from you. All right, so that's why people going through hell and hot water, man. Because you're going off. You've been doing wickedly. All right? Hey man, it's a worm outside. Normally worms don't come up when it's this cold, man. Or this early. You know? Shit. He looked like he want to die. All right? It says, for among my people are found wicked men. They lie wait, as he that setteth snares. They set a trap, they catch. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore, they are become great and waxing rich. All right, which you're talking about really the wickedness of our people, man. All right, you got Jake who will sell out their own people, all right, to get a bag, man. All right, to get a bag. All right, instead of doing the things that's required through Yahweh B'Shem Al Shai, you rather do the things that Esau Edom tell you to do. All right, like what's that song? I say it all the time because it really pissed me off. What's the nigga named Ray Smurda? The group. All right, it's a song they got in the chorus. He say, "I'm sinning every night, living the high life." All right, and that's the message that they promote, to sin every night and live the high life, man. They don't tell you to, all right, be wholesome. All right, they don't, hey man, because it really, rap is the only music. All right, rap is the only music in metal, that demonic shit. All right, that really promotes hurting people, man. All right, you go around the world, you listen to other music. All right, it's about a lot of love songs, a lot of life songs. All right, a lot of it's never really songs about killing your brother, man. That shit didn't come out. All right, till to goddamn it, if I'm not mistaken, the 80s, man. All right, and look what it's done. Look what it's done to our people, man. All right, it destroyed you, man. It's fucking destroyed you, man. I like the scripture like I read earlier. The daughters of music shall be brought low. Ain't no real music out. All right, hey, look, I'm putting my wife. I'm putting on some shit, man. Some old school song, man. All right, got to sing it around. Hey, was riding with her mother. Her mother say, "How you know that?" She said, "Him." All right, you know what I mean? Hey, look, man, because this place is complete. Our man is wicked, which in turn is gonna do what? All right, make the rest of everybody else wicked, because the man is the head of the woman. All right, so if the man wicked, what the fuck happened? You think gonna happen to the women? All right, they're gonna be just as wicked. All right. It says they are waxing fat, they shine, yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not the cause. They judge not the cause and the cause of the fatherless. Yet they prosper, and the right of the needy do they not judge. It says, shall I not visit for these things, saith Yahweh? Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this? Right, and that's why you see a lot of mayhem going on today amongst our nation, man. Because a lot of our people are just completely wicked, man. All right, just wicked, man. Here it is. You got the Jay-Z's, you got the Beyoncé's, you got the TD Jakes. All right, fuck the Jay-Z's. You got the TD Jakes, the Al Sharptons. You got all these guys who's worth millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. All right, when the scriptures clearly tell you to give to the needy, right? All right, visit the poor and needy. All right, the widow. All right, here it is. These men are waxing rich. All right, man. What are they doing for their people? Jack shit. All right, what do a prophet need with a jet? All right, what do TD Jakes need a jet for? What do we need a jet for? All right, what do we need? Bentleys and Maseratis for? All right, I seen a video. Go to him cribs. He gonna show his crib. I might do a video on it. All right, what do we need that for? All right, you know what that is? Is to keep his mouth shut about what he know. And a lot of them guys in them secret sororities, anyways, man. All right. Hey, look, but you niggas is gonna get destroyed, man. Like the scripture says, shall not visit them, and that's why your enterprise is being put down. All right, the INC, the church, the International Corporation of the Church is being put the fuck down. All right, you're losing money. Hey, I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see the headline: TD Jakes church shut down, going out of business. XYZ church going out of business. All right. You know, well, shit. Hey, they already going out of business because the truth is out here. All right. So I may have to end it a little early because my phone about to die. All right. It's a little nippy outside. So with that, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Kakadash. Double honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations, you brothers, pushing this word with truth, sincerity, and with charity. Shalom and the Bible above.